We've often talked about kids that are under-recruited or simply passed over by some coaches. For some athletes, that's just the motivation they need to succeed at the next level and prove everyone that said they weren't good enough wrong. The UNI track and field team has a pole vaulter with one of those stories. His rise to the top came quite quick, but the road he's on has vaulted him to achieving things he only dreamed of.
So Northern Iowa was the only school that really gave me a chance. They were the only one that came and contacted me because my senior year, I didn't have a season. That was the COVID year. And Couv was the only person to call me and was like, hey, we want to give you a chance to compete at the next level. And that was all I wanted, was an opportunity, right?
Kansas City native Brendan Safley has turned his one Division I offer into a Division I conference championship and a two-time all-conference pole vaulter. UNI jumps coach Jeff Couver saw something in Brendan then, and now sees a vaulter eyeing more.
He's a student of the sport. Brendan's like a watch video guy, really good at kind of getting into the weeds and understanding what it is we're trying to go for from a technical model standpoint, and that stuff is really starting to come to fruition for him now.
Brendan's first indoor season saw his first meet title come a few weeks before the conference championship, as his training was reaching a new level.
Going into that meet, my goal was just to place top 3. That's all I wanted, was all conference. And so after, there was one jump before that 481 jump, where I was like, okay, yeah, I got all conference. And then it was me and Eddie, and I was like, oh, I can actually win this. And then I cleared that height on the second attempt and got a little excited and ended up winning it. That wasn't the goal, but it worked out.
A year after claiming the MVC indoor pole vault title, right before attempting to defend it, injury struck.
It was actually my first jump of the competition. I got on a pole that should have been a normal pole for me, but I came up really shallow and landed in the box, and my ankle twisted on one of the sides of the mat, and I had a sprained ankle and a avulsion fracture, which means a ligament basically pulled a piece of bone off. And I was not really in a good place because that was the first sports injury I had. And I couldn't walk, I couldn't run, I couldn't do anything until April or May.
It was a long road to recovery. It took him a long time to be back to jumping again, and this fall it was definitely a struggle getting the confidence back and getting the mechanics back. And pole vault is not one of those things like riding a bike. It's like you take a few months away from it, especially when the last time you did it, you kind of critically injured yourself. It takes a while to get back on the horse, so to speak.
Brendan did get back on the pole. He steadily gained his confidence back and began hitting bigger jumps. 1 year after his ankle injury, Brendan wrapped up the 2023 indoor season with a runner-up finish at the MVC Championships.
Technically speaking, he's miles ahead of where he was when he won the conference meet. He also jumped higher indoor this year to get second than he jumped to win the meet as a freshman. So, and like I said, was definitely prepared to jump 15 or 20 centimeters higher than that. So,
my goal for outdoor season is to get on the top 10 list all time, 522, and go to regionals. Those are the two main ones for me this year.